It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. On the Falcons sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. He's got his defense firing on all cylinders right now. They're coming off a shutout victory their last time out. On the other side, Colts head coach Shane Steichen. His guys, the designated Special teams did their job putting this offense back inside the 10. Now how can the defense respond?
Hey, check that.
Now it's Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That went out wide and intercepted. Stays on his feet. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he...
In the offense at the line and set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone...
And it's a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what...
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Quick slant caught by Pierce. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Third and 5. 70.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Richardson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Richardson working from the gun. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Richardson to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. And yes, folks, that is his fifth interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this.
In the offense at the line and set to go. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Made back at his 48-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First down.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. That one finds Pierce right side. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter.
And
that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
let's go.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third and 11. And my goodness, another interception. And he one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions.
In the offense at the line and set to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably... Now he's loose again. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that...
This defense back out there with the lead and also with a shutout intact as they look to finish this off in the fourth quarter. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Richardson looking to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Richardson. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Cade York on now for the field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain well behind. Well, a tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep. So for Atlanta, the win will move them to 7-2.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, one does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. Down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Today, 2 NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His side would prefer to move on from the last couple of months. They have lost 6 of 8 during that stretch. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. His guys make...
Here we go. Ready?
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Young. His first throw is an interception. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Falcons get it as he records yet another interception in a career campaign. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So out had the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Young working from the gun.
26-yard line.
Pass brought in by Tetterow and McMillan. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Young's going to sneak it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
A gain of a yard. And the Panthers first down.
Red, 38.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Ready,
Second
set.
down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. And the 30.
Hubbard again. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Only a couple yards on the run, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. On 3rd down, it's Young. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away.
The Falcons.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. 10 black. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Wow, wide open here. Complete. The 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. He's at midfield. 30. At the 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
Believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Ready?
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And this is going to be Falcons Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Counter play, Hubbard. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. He went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Now it's Young. He beams one, deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons get it as he records yet another interception in a career campaign. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start.
Yellow.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Motion in the tight end now. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8, 3rd down. So we're through 3 here. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
1st down, Young. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in a couple.
Along the right sideline, there's space! And he's got it all the way down to the 12. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Young throwing here. They'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Sticking to the air. It's Young. Oh, brother. It's another interception. There he goes. Right sideline. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, set.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
A.J. Terrell on the cover.
6, set, go.
3rd and long for him here. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. He fields this at the 18. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him to The Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.